It wasn't none of them making it through. I was on the driver working the ground plane.
Yeah, that's what they say, but if you ask, you know, the grinder down there shared with me that he thought that he did some, I don't remember exactly what he said, but it has something to do with the angle and vertical, the takeoff angle and vertical at really high wavelength heights.
Yeah, it was working, dude. Some of them guys was coming in there about 30, 40 over, you know, and they ain't nobody gonna hit 30, 40 over on the striker receiver without conditions, you know, I don't care what they're running. So it was working real well, man. I was keying against 455 and Big Shawty and who else? 391, a bunch of them, a whole slew of them out there, and I was pretty much controlling things here.
10-4. Now imagine if you had a 6 element up there pointed at somebody, throwing it all in the same direction there.
Yeah, the big box is going to have both inputs coming in, you know, both inch and 5/8 on one from the vertical and one from the beam there, and I don't have all the, you know, quad vacuum relays on each side and be able to swap with a little toggle between the two of them. So I'll be able to check real quick, and that vertical keep impressing me. I might have to put a big vertical up there.
10-4. You're right where I want to be. I kind of am planning to do something a little different, but I want to get real tall tower as well. But I'm kind of waiting for the opportunity to buy a new location. I'm just chilling in a temporary place right now, a house that was, you know, already owned and paid for by our family, and I'm just living there for now while I figure it out. But I'm right there with you. I'd probably put up real tall vertical and put a beam up there. I mean, look at it like this. You know, look at all the ground wave fun you get to have, and it still kicks ass on the skip. And if it don't, just swap back to your horizontal there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I just don't know if I want to be scurrying a beam around every time I key the microphone down. Would be the only drawback is spinning it around all the time.
Yeah, Tim, that's true. I mean, you really got it up high enough that you don't need to worry about that. But I'll tell you, when you got a lot of them coming at you at the same time, it's nice to be able to turn it and differentiate a little.
I can understand that, especially for the roll call deal, man. You just can't make heads or tails of nothing that's going on to wiggle it around a little bit, you know, if it just keeps drawing up.
Yeah, that's it. Which, my problems up there is primarily ears. One day I'm going to get the power up there of the ears I got, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. But, it may be a while. I'm in no hurry. I want to get all my hot rod stuff out the way first. They are working on my building up there, so that's good. At least I'll have a good place to sleep up there. It's got a lot. My radio shack's got a nice loft in it, and should give me a little place to chill out on weekends.
Yeah, Raj, on that. Yeah, you tipped all the way down to about half in this unit right there. You still on the driver, or you on the 5 still?
I'm on a 5, you drop down to, I got about 1S unit on your side.
Yeah, same here, about 1S unit. Well, at least we got enough power to carry it on through there, come on.
10-4, I ain't had it for long, man. The timing just so happened to be right. I've had it, but I've been letting my dad down there key with it. I wonder if he's still, I bet he'd like to see if he could get you up there. He's talking on, no, he's done with the bed. He's talking on John Boy's old 3000 there.
Yeah, John Boy said he brought it down. Oh, yeah, because he done the other deal. You know that. He brought them tower sections up here. Yeah, I appreciate that, by the way, man. It was a lot safer to get that thing on up and get it nice and complete. We went ahead and painted the whole thing and everything, too. Or I say painted, galvanized it, used some of that galvanizing spray there, so it all worked out real well for sure.
Yeah, no problem, man. I mean, no big deal. Just threw it on the truck there. It's about as easy a transaction. It just so happened to work out real well that he was how many more of those sections can you put up there? How confident did you feel with the two?
I feel pretty confident, to be honest with you. But then I get to thinking, if I'm at 176, even if I bumped up 2 more, go to 196, and then still skip out on the light deal, what's another 20 feet going to do? I don't know.
Yeah, probably not a time that you'd be surprised, man. It's if you ever talk on 2 meter, you get a real good sense because it's much worse. But you can kind of see how sometimes 20 foot will make little to no difference on some people. But then when there's a line of sight issue, sometimes that can make all the difference. But yeah, it might ought to leave it where it's safe there. I have no doubt in my mind that thing can handle, 100+ mile an hour winds. So that's a nice piece of security to have. Last thing you want it to do is come down,
Yeah, no doubt about that. You have too much money up there to be dropping. And yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It makes perfect sense. If it's all line of sight, you clipping at the edge of a mountain and get up there another 20 feet might be just enough to get, ride right over you.
That's it. When you get on 2 meter, man, you can just pull forward 5 feet sometimes because it's much worse. Trees and everything can have an impact, but it kind of puts it into perspective, and you can see. Then you start to notice it on 11 meter. That same behavior is just not as bad. It's real weird, man. I always recommend. Oh, did I keep my box there? I did. Hang on. There we go. So kind of flip. Turn it back around. But I recommend everybody play around on all the bands, man. It gets crazy. Some of them cats on 80 meters got some big damn boxes, man. And when you got a big damn box on 80 meters, you're blanketing a whole region.
Yeah, I heard some of them up there I heard about a fellow with a 20 on 6 meters. There's some big strappers for sure. Yeah, I was going to say something else too. I was up there one time doing a roll call, a little shootout deal. Probably 8 or 9 years ago, 7 years ago, something like that. And I was up about 3,500 feet up in elevation. I was running a 24 field and ended up coming in like 3rd place. I lost the key down. And it wasn't, I had some little bit of tree coverage. It was the highest spot in elevation I could find, but there were some trees up in front of me, maybe about 3 deep, not nothing crazy covered, just, maybe 3 deep, here and there, scattered a few, and I'll come in 3rd place. So then I rolled back down that mountain, about 1,000 feet, and found a real good open overlook, and then made 1st place with the driver.
Oh yeah, it's funny how that works out. Well, it's the trees. I think I talked to you up on mine one time in the mobile, and I pulled forward about 5 feet and gained 2 S units on you. And I have no idea. There wasn't no difference in tree cover. But it just must be the way that it slips through them gaps. That's all I can say.
I tell you, George and Cracker's done a lot of that. He'd be like, watch your signal meter, start pulling up close to the water or something. Watch it. It can move from like an S unit all the way up to 7 or 8. I'd be like, golly, boy, he knows the tricks out there.
Yeah, I don't know if Track's in there, but he can probably confirm. I got a video somewhere where I was driving over a bridge over Lake Alatina, and he was talking skip, and I got over the top of him in my mobile. And as soon as I came off the bridge, I was back down in the mud, but that bridge, it put it on there for a second.
Nice. I had George and Cracker right up in there with me. One time I was running a 3,000, and I think he was on an 8-hill of the mobile up on the mountain, and when he came by himself, he was at like 7, 8 S units, and then when he doubled with me, he rode on top of me, man, jumped him all the way over to 30 over. Just some funny conditions. I seen D-Wan do it to Hound Dog one night too, going over to 350 over.
Oh yeah, that always trips me out, man. I've always, I don't know, it seems like on the mountaintop up there sometimes when 2 people are coming in, if they got 2 different types of audio, that it'll mashed up so bad I can't hear nothing. And usually it's because somebody's got lower audio but a big-ass carrier. You know, their audio is only like, 80% or 100% modulation, and then somebody comes in there ripping 200 or 300%, and the way that mixes up, man, it can be kind of interesting.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I heard somebody break for me. Come on, was that you, RB, or is that somebody else? Not a whole lot, man. I was talking to old Straitjacket down there. I think he's doggone it, man. I told you I'm bad with maps and stuff. Straitjacket, I already know better than this. You gonna disown me over there? Golly, what is that town over there? Help me out, Straitjacket.
It's Dalton, Georgia. Dalton, Georgia. I'm probably about 15 miles from Tennessee there.
15 miles from Tennessee, Dalton, Georgia. That's who I was talking to. I was talking to Straitjacket down there at his temporary home station there. What you doing out there, RB? Yeah, all good, man. It happens. I'll always be next year. Yeah, I got you 4.5 pounds or so. I feel like I got a much better copy on you than I used to when you was at your home, at your work 20. I know you can still make the contact with me, but I feel like it's a little better now. Garage on the hill. Y'all got 4S units on you, man. Sounding real good out the mobile, ain't no doubt. Y'all got 4S units on you, man. No, man, I hate to hear that. That sucks, man. I hope they get it all back like it was for sure. I heard there RB and Straitjacket. I think I'm gonna get on out of here. My wife, the missus, done texted me several times, and I'm gonna wind up in the doghouse if I don't hurry up and get on out of here. Garage on that RB. Well, I appreciate it. Take care out there, Straitjacket. I'm gonna get on out of here.
All right, take care out there. D-Rail, always a pleasure. And I'm going to wave a hand over there at RB, too. I got about 1 or 2 pounds on you, but I do hear you out there. Straitjacket's waving.
Right back, my friend. I'll see you.
Evening time, D-Rail, and hello up there, Straitjacket, Red Bull, Dallas, Georgia, back on the side.